Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen. I'm a Taurus, Sun, and Venus, and we're going to get our daily reading. However, before we do, just a quick reminder, I am available for personal readings and distance Reiki, and I just want to remind everybody for the month of February, my inner child healing distance Reiki will be half off. So all you need to do is go to my booking site. There will be a little lotus flower here at the end of the reading that takes you there, or there is a link in the description box. You click on book now. It opens up the page to all the different readings and Reiki I have available. So please make sure that you scroll, because I offer many different types of readings and Reiki sessions. So, all right, let's see what's going on here. Flip this card over. Divine Source Creator, show us clearly. What does Taurus need to know, please? What does Taurus need to know? Show us clearly. What does Taurus need to know? Thank you. All right, Taurus. We have here Detox. Oh, I love it. Cleanse and restore yourself. You know what? That is so crazy. I just absolutely love this. I always try to take myself out of the reading as much as possible, but I am a Taurus. So, of course, for the general part of it, it's going to include me. And I was just thinking about this, about really setting some big goals, some changing up in habits and routines, and really assessing, like, what is it that I don't want in my life anymore. And that doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be dramatic, but it can be, right? Could be people, situations, a work thing, but this can be just the day-to-day things. I realized I was doing almost like how many hours in a day do I have, and what am I doing with that time? And I realized, boy, I have more time than I thought I did, right? More time than I thought I did. So I'm like, what am I wasting time on, right? And it could be just like too much scrolling or TV shows or, what have you. So I would ask you, or Spirit would ask you, the Divine would ask you, is like really kind of cleanse out the things that, that really are just a waste of time. We can waste so much time, and make sure that you are filling that with purposeful stuff. Now, the purposeful stuff doesn't have to be so serious. It doesn't mean you have to go do 10 hours of meditation, okay? It could be just spending more time with friends, getting outdoors more, being with the dog, like whatever it is. But I do feel like it is a perfect time, even though these are truly timeless, it is the perfect time to kind of reevaluate, right? We want to do that in the beginning of the year, January, right? But we just had the beginning of the lunar year a couple days ago. And I just feel like January, like those, what do you want to call them? The New Year's resolutions usually are, I don't know, we have some big goals and then it falls apart by the third week of January, right? I think this is more of a time that it's like, okay, I'm going to be more serious about it, and I'm going to just get rid of the things that, again, don't serve my good, my highest good. And that can be so many things: a way of thinking, believing. It can be your physical things. It could be food. I mean, it can be anything. It could be people, could be a work situation. But I feel like this restores your faith in self, right? It's not about faith in the universe. It's not about faith in others. It's faith in you, right? So I love this. Show me clearly. What is the message here? What is the message? Show us clearly. What is the message? Angels, guides, ancestors, show us clearly, please. What is the message? Okay. Yeah, look at that. I love this. So, I'm just going to go back to the inner child healing real quick. That would be a detox, okay? That would be healing those moments in your childhood where you didn't feel safe, where you didn't feel loved, right? And healing that. So I would recommend a lot of you do that, okay? It's really important. However, I love the Five of Wands because Five of Wands talks about many things in tarot, but in this reading in particular, it talks about new practices, right? It's a card of practicing. So I do feel like you're going to detox and like I said in the beginning, like looking at how much time you have during the day, not to feel stressed about, but to kind of actually go, wow, I really do have this extra time. What practices can I put in, right? What things that I want to do can I do, because now I'm realizing actually I do have the time, and it doesn't have to be a rigid schedule. It doesn't have to be yeah, well, that's the word they want. It doesn't have to be so rigid. However, it is noticing that. It is saying, okay, I would, here's a great example that they're showing me. Reading more, right? Reading more books, getting more knowledge. But you're like, oh, I don't have the time. But you really do, right? You've got that half an hour before bed. You've got that lunch break at work, right? So it is really about just, again, putting new practices in. And I love that the star came out with it, because that is the healing, right? That is the healing card. So healing time, healing your time, but it is also that wish fulfillment, right? It is like, I really want to do this, but it's almost like it's very much like that, Taurus. It's like you're creating your own wish fulfillment. And when we do that on a smaller level, then bigger things come in. So I really am enjoying this reading because it's not stressful, okay? It's like, I don't have to be so rigid, but I do have to detox and get some things out of the way so I can bring some good things into my life. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus, please? And then not punishing yourself. Oh, I love that I said that with the Five of Cups. And then not punishing yourself if you're not sticking to that rigid, right? It's like, it's okay, we can be in a flow. But with the Five of Cups, it's leaving something behind, right? It's like, the whole point of the Five of Cups in the standard tarot, he is grieving because he's grieving that he's lost the taste for wine, okay? He's absolutely has no desire for it anymore. However, if he turns around, he sees the Two of Cups that are still standing, which means something better in his life. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to say, you know what? I don't really enjoy doing XYZ. I don't really enjoy that anymore. Maybe I did at one time, but I don't enjoy it anymore. So I want to replace that with something that actually gives me some bliss, some joy, right? The detox, the cleanse, restore. I love it. Show me clearly. And fives are all about change. So I love to see these fives. Oh yeah, definitely. Seven of Swords, a new plan. Okay. I know a lot of you know the Seven of Swords can be lying, cheating, stealing for sure, but a lot of you may not know it also is a card of strategy. And I feel like you are no longer lying or cheating to yourself, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and fall for the thing that I don't have enough time. I'm going to make the time. I'm going to clear out the things I don't need to be doing, right? And again, you're just calling out yourself. And that's okay. Sometimes we have to be like, yeah, I spend way too much time watching XYZ TV show, or, just the things we'll do kind of out of laziness or kind of out of being unmotivated. And it's like you have a shift from being unmotivated to motivated. And you have a new plan, a new strategy. I love it. Oof. Okay. I actually do want that one. What do we have here? Oh, yes, of course, the Ace of Pentacles. Gotta love that. So this is not only a new beginning for you in that sense, but it's a real stable beginning of self. I am going to have a new strategy, right? And I'm going to bring it in. It's going to be very grounded, right? I'm not going to do this for a week and then go back to the old ways, right? I'm going to keep this going and grow this Ace of Pentacles. So again, in whatever area of life this is, could be your work, money, career, love even, but you have a new start here. That's just feels stronger. This change feels like this is true change, right? Like I'm not going to go back to the old ways. Show me clearly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. All right. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You're definitely a force to be reckoned with here with the Knight of Pentacles as far as this is happening. All right. This is happening. He's very grounded and he's very determined. And then you also have the Five of Pentacles. No longer am I going to feel sorry for myself. No longer am I going to worry. No longer am I going to procrastinate. I'm not doing that because I am the Hierophant. And I have the wisdom and the ability to make these changes, right? Studying more on you, you know, and what makes you motivated. Again, I love all these fives. Look at that. You guys, 1, 2, 3, 4 fives. Look up angel number 5555. And I do want to tell you this, that there's signs all over the place. When I decided to do this full time, this would be my only income to do this full time. And yes, it's a risk. Everything is a risk. But I was so confident it was going to work. And right when I was deciding that, I had in the mail, my debit card was expiring. So, of course, my bank was sending me a new one. I got the new one in the mail, and the CVC code was 555. My life changed completely, right? So this will change your life completely. I love it. Show me clearly. What is the message for Taurus? We're just not going back to the old ways, right? Show me clearly for Taurus. Okay. Today I am a magnet for good things to happen to me. Absolutely. This starts it all. I'm not going back to the old ways. I'm a magnet for good things. Right? And that should be your mantra. I'm a magnet for good things. Right? I am a magnet for good things. I love it. All right, Taurus, don't forget to like, share, and comment. I read each and every one. Book your personal reading or Reiki session here, and all of my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.